Let's get to work.
Okay.
All right, let's have you come on up. We're going to get behind our chair. Let's start with our chair on the left side. I always like to do that. Start with my chair on the left side. We're going to start with our feet hip width apart. Our hand is on our chair there. My knees are bent. My core is tight. My shoulders are up. My chin is up. I want you to close your eyes. Get your bearings. If you feel comfortable, you feel balanced, you can lift that hand off that chair about an inch or so. That's it. Stay safe. If you feel really confident, you can let it rest at your side. We're holding this position for 15 seconds. Good. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Now we're going to move our feet close together. All right. Knees slightly bent. Again, hand on the chair. Close your eyes. Time begins now. If you feel comfortable and confident, you can raise that hand about an inch or so. If you're not quite confident, you feel like you're moving or swaying a little too much, you can use 1 or 2 fingers, even the hand. I want you to be safe. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done. All right, here comes the fun part. We're going to stand on 1 foot. All right, so I want you to shift your weight to your left foot. You've got your chair there. I want you to bring your heel into the air, your right heel into the air. Bend your knee, get your bearings. Find you a focal point, something to stare at and focus on. If you feel pretty comfortable right here, let's go ahead and bring that right foot up into the air. Time begins now. If you need to, you can hold on to that chair. That's it. If it's really uncomfortable, go ahead and put your foot back on the ground. That's it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done. We're going to do the same thing. This time we're going to close our eyes. All right? I want to let you know this is really hard, so we're going to go slow. All right? Same verbal cues. We're going to lift our right heel into the air. All right? Close your eyes, but I want your toes on the ground. Put those toes with your eyes closed. There you go. And now this will give you an opportunity to get your bearings here. Get familiar in this position, okay? If you're comfortable, let's go ahead and lift that right foot up in the air. Keep your hand on that chair. Time begins now. All right? Get your bearings. And if you feel comfortable and confident, you can lift that hand. But only if you feel comfortable and confident. I want you to be safe now. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done. Let's rotate our chair to the other side. Good. All right. First, we're going to balance on 1 foot. Our eyes are open, okay? So find your focal point. All right? Find your focal point. Eyes are open. We're going to shift our weight to our right foot. Left heel is in the air. All right? Hand on the chair. Ready? If you feel comfortable, go ahead and lift that foot in the air. Time starts now. All right? If you feel comfortable, you can lift that hand off that chair about an inch. Find your focal point. That's it. 3, 2, 1, and time. Great job. Good, good. Now, closing our eyes. All right, we're going to close our eyes this time. Same verbal cues. Shift your weight to your right foot. Left heel in the air. My toes are on the ground. I'm going to close my eyes. Get your bearings. All right, eyes closed. Get your bearings. If you feel comfortable and confident, lift that foot up into the air. Time has begun. That's it. Stay safe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done. Awesome. Those are our assessments. We will do those assessments before every class. You should find yourself improving. If you're not, again, let's talk about it. All right? There's something going on, maybe not practicing enough, maybe not doing the right types of practicing on your own, but we'll figure it out, okay? So here's what I want you to do. I want you to have a seat for me. Take a shot of water if you have it. Good. What y'all think about that Dallas bed rest study? That's pretty impactful, isn't it? It's amazing.
Are they continuing that study at
I
an
don't.
older age?
I'm not sure. I would bet that they are, because now research is starting to lend more into these longer studies. There was just a study published a few months ago by the British Journal of Sports Medicine talking about one-legged balance. And they were able to predict life longevity by your ability to or to not be able to stand on one foot for 10 seconds. And what they determined is if you can't, you better work real hard. You got 10 years. You better start working on it. But that Dallas, I subscribe, and oftentimes I'll get some publications from Harvard Health Publishing. They do some great work there. They cover some topics that are pertinent to balance, to strength, and a lot of the things we talk about in here. So that's what I did. I will post this. You guys know all my references or sources are available at mybalanceuniversity.com. I will post this today, and you can go to my website, go to the My Balance University, scroll down, go to the references and sources, and it'll take you there. It'll be, once you get to that page, it'll be at the bottom, and I'll name it the Dallas Bed Rest Study. So if you guys want to print it out and show it to some friends, and even read more about it. So I just covered the highlights. It gets into a lot more detail. It even breaks down the differences between the heart rate and where they were at 20. It gives you a lot of breakdown in where they were when they were in their 50s. So,
do you have a website we can go into to get information about all this?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yes, ma'am. It's mybalanceuniversity.com. And along with the website, we have a YouTube channel as well. If you just go to the website, you'll find links that'll take you to all these places.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll give you a card at the end of class too.
Okay, good.
So, all right. Any questions? Let's rock and roll. All right. We're going to start in our chair today. Okay. And one of my favorites, guys, we did last week where we come up, and we abduct and adduct. But what we're going to do today is it's going to be unilateral. We're going to do one leg at a time. So we're nice and tall. All right. I want your back away from the chair. And what we're going to do is you're going to take that leg. You're going to come up. You're going to open, close, and down. And then the left leg. Open, close, and down. Good. Everyone together. We're up, open, close. Good. And left. Open and close. Now stay nice and tall. I want your shoulders back. Good. Let's keep proper posture here. Core tight. Up, open, close. Good. Now when you come up, try to lift see if you can get your leg off the chair, right? It's hard. Try to get it up high enough where you get your leg off the chair. That's it. Up. Good. And if you start cramping, you can go down a little bit. Good. You know, as I mentioned earlier, as we age, our bodies, we hold less water volume total. All right? One more. Each side. Out, in. Good. Last one. Up, out, and in, and down. And rest. Now, let's have you stand. This is the second exercise in our strength pillar, okay? These exercises are targeted at our strength. We're going to sit slow, right? So this is the no plop zone, all right? You should know the plop when people get down and they get to a certain point and then they just plop. We're going to try to avoid that, okay? Straightforward, no fancy work, all right? But we're going to go for volume here. I want to see if we can do 10 of these, all right? That's our aiming point. Feet or chair leg width apart. Core is tight. First movement, I'm sticking my bottom out, right? So let's begin. Bottom goes out. 4, nose over toes. 3, 2, and 1. Gentle landing. We're coming up. And 4, bottom out. 3, back flat. 2, and 1. Perfect. And we're up. Core tight. 4, 3, nice and slow. 2, and 1. Your weight should be split evenly on your feet. Here we go. Here's 4. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. And we're up. Now try not to allow your legs to cave in, all right? As you go down, you want to keep your knees over your toes. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Halfway there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Here we go. 3 more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now remember, if you're getting a little tired, a little fatigued, you can take a break. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Last time. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And we're up. I want you walking around a little bit. Kind of march it out. That's it. Move around. Get that blood pumping. Get that blood circulating. Good, good, good. I know somebody that's not in our class, if they walked by the room, they would think we look like a bunch of chickens walking around the chicken yard. That's all right, though. All right. Shot of water if you need it. We'll migrate back to our chairs. All right. Again, we're going to start. We're going to cycle back. You guys know I like to do my exercises in a circuit. All right. When you're at home, you can certainly do these however you like. Those of you that are in class, online and here in person, you will get an email from FGCU where it'll cover what we did today. All right. So it'll have the exercises and it'll have kind of the topics and the mentions and tips. So you'll be able to remember what we covered today, jog your memory, and then you'll go to the website and print out the paperwork there if you need it. Ready? Right leg. We're coming up, out, in, and down. Now left leg. Good. And right leg. Good. And left. Nice and tall. Keep your posture. Keep your posture good. That's it. And left. Good. Try to keep that leg up. See if you can get your leg up off the chair there. That's tough. Good. Up. There you go. That's it. All right, we're going to do 2 more each side, okay? Here's 1 and 1. Good. And 2. Last one. Last one right here with the left leg. And 2. Good, good, good. Okay, and we're up. Feet are chair leg width apart. Sitting slow. You ready? It's okay if you want to use your hands. If you're kind of unsure where your seat is, you can use your hands as guides. Here we go. Bottom out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and we're up. If you'd like to put your hands on your hips, that's fine. I just like mine in front of me. 4, just a personal preference. 3, 2, and 1. Good, and we're up. This is 3, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and we're up. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, good. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Soft landing. You want a soft landing. Here we go. Halfway there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And we're up. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it. 4 more. Now work at your pace. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it. And we're up. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do 2 more. Here we go. And 4, 3. Nice and slow. 2, and 1. Good. Last one. We're up. Here we go. 99, 98, 97, 1, and down. Well done. You feel that? Good. Kind of walk around, move around a little bit. Yeah.
It's just challenging getting up even.
Yeah. A lot of times, people that struggle getting out of chairs, sofas, in a lot of cases, it's a mechanics. It's about leverage, right? And so I'll give you just a quick tip. I know we've talked about this at length, but, and I've done this before, but, a lot of people, if you'll just move your feet back, get your nose over your toes, if you don't have arms to push on, you can use your knees, right? But not your thighs, right? You don't want your hands up here because you're working against yourself. You want your knees, right? So now your arms can push in the same direction your body is pushing, right? So I get my nose over my toes, almost like I'm going to fall out of my chair. And what that does is that changes my leverage, and now I'm pushing on my knees, driving on my heels, and I'm able to get myself up. So sometimes you just change your mechanics, and it helps, all right? Okay, so let's go in to our posture pillar, all right? Now, posture pillar, one of our staples is our reverse shoulder swing, okay? So what we're gonna do, all right, is we're actually going to take that squat, that sit slow, and we're gonna drag it into the posture pillar, and we're going to do the sit slow with the reverse swing, okay? So if your legs aren't warmed up yet, they're going to be very soon, all right? Let me demonstrate, and then you'll follow. So we're gonna go down a little bit faster than the sit slows. I don't wanna make this an eccentric movement, but we'll go down, bottom will come up, we'll open, and then we'll close, all right? A lot of us do a lot of sitting, whether we're driving buses, we're at home, you know. This exercise will be great. Let's say your wife's got some honeydews for you, you know, and you just sit all the time drinking Dr. Peppers. This will encourage you to build some leg strength, right? So you can get out and go do those honeydews. Hands out in front of us, pinkies together, all right? And we're down, and we're up, open, close, and down, bottom out, and up, open, close, good, and down. Not going quite all the way down to the chair, but we're up, open, close, shift your weight to your heels, good, and up, open, close, that's it. We're going to do 5 more, and push, open, stretch that chest, good, and down. Now remember, don't let your knees cave in. Keep your knees over your toes. Good. And down. Sometimes it'll help you as you go down. Push your knees out. That's it. Good. Up. Open. Close. We're going to do 3 more. Here we go. Down. And we're up. There's 3. Good. That's it. And 2. Big push. Good. Last time. Down and up. Out and rest. Good, good, good. That's kind of almost like a total body movement. You feel those shoulders, you feel those legs, building a lot of strength. When you work the body that hard, it has no choice but to change. Great job. So make a little note here.
So these are all gonna be emailed to us?
Correct. Yep. Yeah, and so this is called a shoulder, or reverse shoulder swing is what I call it. And so this will be called squat with reverse shoulder swing.
Do you have pictures on the email?
On the book, I do. In the book, yeah. And then you can access the video library from the website.
Oh.
So if you go to the video library, you just hover across the headings at the top. There'll be a drop-down menu that comes down, and it'll say video library. Click on that. Everything we do in here just about is in that video library. Yeah. So. All right, guys. Second thing we're going to do, it's not going to get any easier for our shoulders, I'm sorry, but just remember this is for you. I'm doing this for you, right? We're going to do our founders exercise. So we're going to start with our feet a little wider than hip width, okay? Get you a nice strong base. Okay, now we're going to take our hands straight above our head. All right, so we've got our hands, we've got our palms facing each other, okay? Straight above us. Now, what I want to do, my first movement is I'm actually going to stick my bottom out, right? And I'm going to sink down, and as I come down, my weight shifts to my heels. I'm going to push my arms back, and I'm going to hold for 3, 2, and 1, and I'm going to come right back up. Try not to allow your neck to jut forward, okay? You ready? And we're down, bottom out. Weight to my heels. Push those arms back. 3, 2, and 1. Great job, all right? And we're down, push those arms back, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. And down, push back, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And down, and push back, 3, 2, and 1. 2 more. And we're down, push back, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Last one. We're down, push back, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Catch your breath. I'm going to give you about 15, 20 seconds here. That is another total body movement. You'll feel it in your shoulders, you feel it in your core. That movement is called a founder's exercise. All right, there's a whole host of these founders movements. If you go to YouTube, you can find them there, but this exercise is a cousin of the plank. So if you can't get down on the ground, this is a good exercise to substitute for a plank. All right? Okie doke. We're going to take a little water break. Listen, don't wait for me to get water. If you need water, take a sip, okay? All right. We're going to be back in our chairs, in front of our chairs. Now remember, we're not going quite all the way to the ground, okay? So our feet are chair leg width apart, maybe a little wider. My hands out in front of me, palms to the sky. My pinkies are touching. All right, I'm going to squat down. I'm sticking my bottom out, shifting my weight to my heel, and I'm up. Open, stretch that chest, close, and down. Good. And we're up. My hands are about chest high. Good, and down. And up. Perfect. Good job, Michelle. Good, good, good. Close. And up. We're going to try to do 4 more, okay? So pace yourself. And we're up. And we're open. Push, push. Stretch that chest out. Good. 3 more. And open. Good. Close. 2 more. Open. Close. Last one. And we're up. And we're open. And close. Well done. Good. Catch your breath. Give those arms a second to breathe. There we go. All right. Whew. It's a little warm in here, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I even turned it down. I'm
Did
sorry.
yeah, that's all right.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, we'll make it. We'll survive. Hey, at least we're not outside, you know, where it's 1,000 degrees. Down here in this Florida sun and the humidity. All right. Founders exercise. Founders exercise. All right. Here we go. Arms in the air. Feet are a little wider than hip width. We're going to try to get to 5 or 6, okay? Ready? First movement, right? Remember, first movement, bottom goes out. That shifts the weight to our heels. We're down. Hands go back. 2, 1, and we're up. And down, bottom out. Shift your weight to your heel. Don't let your knees cave in. 3, 2, and 1. Good. 3 more. We're down. Push those hands back. 3, 2, and 1. Good. 2 more. We're down. Push back. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Last one. And we're down. Push those arms back. Push them back. Good. 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Let's take a break. Great job. Yes, very much well deserved. You've earned it. All right, we're going to take about 30 seconds, 60 seconds here, okay? We've got our posture pillar coming up next. So any questions? Everybody doing okay? Hanging in there? All right, well done. I think this class catches a lot of folks off guard. They come in thinking balance, and then all of a sudden, holy smokes, we're in this full-fledged whole body workout, right? So we could have called it all kind of things, right? Osteoporosis University, load-bearing exercise university. But balance is so important as we age to keep our independence, right? I just did a lecture yesterday at a Florida Blue. And one of the ladies there, her husband had just taken a fall, broke his hip. How many times have we heard that story, right? Falls are not a natural part of aging, you know, so there are things you can do, and you do not have to invest a whole host of time. It literally takes 1% of your time in a week to improve your balance. 1% of your time. There's 10,080 minutes in a week. 1%, right, it comes out to be about 30 minutes 4 days a week. That's it. And if you want to know something else, and I would never say this on camera, but you don't even have to put in that much work. If you do something every day, think of it like a language. If you're really serious about learning a foreign language, really serious about improving your balance, you have to treat it like you're learning a new language. Okay? All right. Everybody good? Let's have a seat. This is my favorite pillar because we get to sit down and stretch. And so we've done our strength, we've done our posture, right? Now let's work on our flexibility so our muscles can function through their full range of motion. They're not tight. All right? So I want to start at the edge of my chair. Okay, I'm going to start at the edge of my chair. Both feet are going to be out in front of me. Okay? Both feet are out in front of me. And I'm going to take both of my hands and I'm just going to slide down. Now be careful. Don't fall out of your chair there. Yeah. Fall out. And our floors are a bit slick in here, so you guys take extra care. And you're just reaching down. It's okay if your toes are pointed straight or they're pointed up. That's okay. As long as you feel that pull in the back of your legs there, you're doing it correctly. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Now scoot back in your chair a bit, maybe about to the midway point, okay? We're going to extend, make it comfortable for you. Let me say it that way. Extend your left leg out in front of you. We're going to take both hands and we're going to reach down with both hands down our left leg there, okay? And I want you to hold. No bouncing. I don't want any bouncing here. Good. It's okay if your toes are pointing up or if they're pointing straight. That's okay. You can even pull them back. That's even better. Good. Hold it steady. Breathing normal. 3, 2, 1. And rotate. All right, so we'll take our right leg out. Both hands, we're going to reach down with that right leg. That's it. Good. Holding steady. That's it. And 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's do the left leg one more time. Let's do that left leg one more time, all right? Ready? Both hands. We'll reach down that left leg. That's it. And when you're at home watching TV, right, this is something that you can be doing. This undoes a lot of the tightness we get in our muscles from sitting, from driving, right? Even walking, those muscles contract and relax and can become tight. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, we'll rotate. We'll do the other side one more time. Okay, and we're going to hold it for about 15, 20 seconds. All right, so we're down. That's our time. And hold. Good. You may notice one side's tighter than another. That's quite normal. Good. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay. So we're going to do our piriformis stretch, right? This is where we're taking our leg and we're crossing it over. If you have a hip replacement, I don't want you to do this because we're crossing the midline and that hip can pop out, and that's a whole different bag of issues, all right? So what I want you to do, if you have a hip replacement in the right side, just don't do this exercise on the right. You can certainly do it on the left, though, okay? Or vice versa. So if you don't have a hip replacement, let's go with me. We're going to take our leg. I want you to just bring it up onto your thigh there. That's it. Right leg. All right. We're going to take our arms and go straight out in front of us. This is another one you can do when you're watching TV. And I'm going to tell you what, that piriformis, the psoas muscles back there, those can be culprits of a lot of back pain. Okay. We're going to hold steady. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, good. You feel that stretch back in there? That's pretty powerful. Yeah. All right, let's rotate. Let's rotate. Okay. And both hands in front. We're going to reach. That's it. And breathe in normal. Good. Holding steady. No bouncing. All right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Now, if you have a loved one or you know someone or even yourself, you have a really hard time getting your leg up, right? Because I've worked with people, that's about as far as it's going. They make straps that you can buy that you can put around your foot and pull. You don't need to spend any money on stuff like that. Look, take a towel, wrap a towel around and pull that up as high as you can, all right? And hold. Or if you have an exercise band, right? As long as it's not too old, because these bands get brittle and they'll snap and break on you. But if you have a fairly new band within a year, 2 years, you can wrap it around your foot and you can use that to pull your leg up and hold, okay?
Or a belt.
Or a belt. Belt works too. Yep, sure does. Belt might even be better. The only thing you want to be careful maybe to buckle it so that, you know, it just doesn't continue to tighten around that ankle. That may get uncomfortable. And depending on what kind of medications you have, it could leave some bruising. But I like that idea of the belt. Good suggestion. All right, let's scoot back in our chair. All right, we're going to do I'm going to start calling this our NASCAR stretch, because initially this was implemented into the program to help us identify and increase our field of vision, because it'll help us increase our ability to identify obstacles also when we drive. And if you live in Naples, everyone, I say this all the time, everyone is a retired NASCAR Formula One driver. You know, they have to be with the way they're driving, right? Nobody with that little inexperience. You have to have experience to drive that way. Let's take our left hand, and I want you to hold under your chair, all right? So you take your left hand, I want you to hold, all right? I want you to take your right hand, you're going to go across your stomach, lean to the right. Left hand holding, I want you to lean and look to the right. I want you to look up and look down. Find the place you feel that stretch the most and hold it. You don't want to kill it. Just hold it steady. You'll feel this in your arm. You may feel it in your shoulder. You may feel it clean up to your ear. Stretching that sternocleidomastoid, biceps, triceps, the shoulder, the deltoid. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Now we'll go the other direction, okay? So now we have our right hand out holding, left hand across, and lean to the left. Just lean. There you go. Lean to the left. You're going to look up. You're going to look down. Find the place you feel that stretch the most and hold steady. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Awesome. Shot of water if you need it. If you have questions, fire away. We're going to get into the main event. We're going to move into our balance pillar. Now, we usually do 3 to 4 exercises in this balance pillar. Ooh. Have a good balance pillar today. Now, for those of you that have been in class for a while, you know, we should be able to stand on our heads just about now, right? So we're going to continue to progress. Listen, there's a modification for everything we do. There's an alternative for everything we do. So if you find yourself having a hard time, that's okay. The efficiency of the exercise is what means more to me. I want you to be able to do it with efficiency. So we'll offer a modification. For example, if I say we're going to balance on one foot with our eyes closed and you're constantly putting the foot down, that's okay. I'll just ask you to open your eyes, right? And I don't like to call on someone, but I'll just make a general suggestion, right? Okay. So here's what we're going to do right off the bat. It's called a single balance reach. We did this a little bit last week, all right? We're going to build on that. So let me have you stand. We're going to come behind our chair. We're going to put our chair on the right side. All right, let me show you the full version, and I'm going to show you some modifications. Full version looks like this. I've got my left leg. I'm going to slide it back, get my bearings. Coming up, I really get my nose over my toes here. I'm going to hold 1001, 1002, and I'm back to start position. First modification. Slide the foot back, keep the toes on the ground, and reach. Okay? You have the added stability of the toes on the ground. Then you return to start position. Modification number 2. Maybe that's really tough for you, okay? You're just starting out and working on your balance. You'll slide your foot back, and holding on with one hand, you reach with one hand. So now you have 2 points of extra stability, the toe and the hand. Okay, does that make sense? I want you to find what works for you. I want you to be efficient here, okay? So let's start. All right, nice and tall. Find your focal point. We're going to slide that left foot back. Get your bearings. When you're ready, if you can, we're up. 1001, 1002 to start. We'll slide. Get your bearings. And up. 1001, 1002. Good, 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 good. And again. You've got all your weight, even if your toes on the ground, you got all that weight on the right foot. And you're up, 1001, 1002, back to start. Awesome. And we slide, and we're up, 1001, 1002. That's it. We're going to do 2 more. Here we go. Slide, get your bearings. 1001, 1002. Great job, Martha. Last one. We're going to slide. And up, 1001, 1002. Good. Sue and Steve, well done. Well done. Good. Beverly, yeah, I saw you getting that foot up there. Great job. That's tough.
Yeah.
This is not a level 1 balance exercise, all right? We're on level 8, 9 right here, okay? So on a scale of 10. Same thing. We're going to switch our chair to the left side now. We're going to do the same thing, all right? Remember, you control the movement. Don't allow the movement to control you, okay? It's a good rule of thumb to follow. Here we go. Slide that right foot back. Get your bearings. And if you can, you're up and back to start. Now, that foot doesn't have to come up 8 inches. It only has to come off the ground maybe half an inch. Good. We'll slide. Get your bearings. And we're up. Great job. And back to start. Good. And slide. When you're ready, good, good, good. And we'll slide and up and back to start. 2 more. We'll slide up. Good. Nice hold. Nice. And slide. Well done. Very impressed with the students in class today and online. Great job. So now, this exercise is not going to seem too difficult until we get into it. It's kind of like the founders exercise we did earlier, right? It kind of snuck up on you. When you got into it, you thought, oh wow, that's a lot of burning all over my body. What's going on here? Kind of like our shoulder exercises we do, catches people off guard, right? The shoulder stability movement. So let me show you what we're going to do, and then we'll all do it together. We're going to extend our leg out, and I want to go back, forward, back to center, and down. All right, so if you can, try to keep that leg in the air. You certainly don't have to. If you need a point of stability, put it down. But the whole movement, we've got all our weight on that left foot. The right foot goes up. It's going to go back, 1, 2, center is 3, back to start position. So now what you're going to do is you're going to feel a lot of work being done on that left leg. It's going to come all the way up to your glute, but that's good. We want strong legs, all right? So here we go, all together. Find your focal point. Shifting our weight to our left foot. We're going to go out, go backwards, forwards, center, and back to start. Remember, try not to put your foot down if you can help it. Back, forward, center, and down. Good. And out, and back, forward, center, and down. Good. And out, back, forward, center, and down. That's it. 2 more. Last one. And down. Ooh, you feel that leg on fire? Oh man, that's good. If you don't, that may be an indication that you're relying on your chair or your stability points a little too much, okay? That's a fine line though, because you want to be safe too, okay? So just keep that in mind, all right? Let's change our chair. All right, same song, different verse. We're going to shift our weight over to our right foot. We're going to go out with the left. We're going to go backwards, forwards, center, and back to start. Trying to keep that foot in the air if we can. Out, back, forward, center, and down. Now you may find you're better on this side than the opposite side. That's quite normal. Good. Out. Remember, keep that knee bent. The knee you're standing on, the right knee. That's it. Keep it slightly bent. Two more. We're out. We're back, forward, center, and down. Last one. Back, forward, good. Center, and down. And rest. Walk it out a little bit. Good, good, good. All right, grab a shot of water if you need it. Yes. So, next exercise, and you guys get grab a shot, right? I'll explain. I'm actually grab a shot myself. Okay. Next movement, again, is something that may seem really easy for us, okay? For some, and then I'm going to show you the full version, and then we'll dial it back, okay? We're going to be standing, our chair's on the right side, so we're standing on our left foot, and what we're going to do is we're going to look left, and then look right, okay? I don't want you to look right or change the position or the place you're looking until you have control, all right? So all we're doing, standing on that left foot, we're going to look left, and then we're going to transition to the right, okay? So think about it. All that movement we just did, we were going forwards and backwards. We had the benefit of using our entire foot. Think about the length of my foot and the advantage we have versus the width of my foot, all right? So here we go. We're going to be going sideways. So modification, your feet as close together as you can have them. Hands across your chest. This is actually called the Romberg's test. Your knees bent, slightly bent. You'll look left here, and then you'll look right. Now, if this is entirely too easy, then let's advance and let's move to one leg, okay? All right, so all together, I want you to pick which version you'd like to do, okay? You also could raise your toes in the air, all right? And that'll give you a little bit of a progression from both feet on the ground, okay? So here we go. Pick your version. We're going to start looking left, all right? If you need to, you've got your chair there. We're going to go left, and then you're going to go right. Nice and slow, control. And again, left, and then right. Even though I'm giving the verbal cue, remember, I want you to work at your own pace. Left, and right. Left, and right. Let's do a couple more. Left, and right. Last one. Left, and right. And rest. Good. All right, let's change our chair to the other side. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now we're on our left foot. Remember your versions. You have feet close together. Or you have your toe on the ground, your right toes, or you can lift your right foot in the air altogether. And it's okay if you want to start here, and as we move through and you get familiar, you go through the progressions there, okay, until you end up on one leg. Here we go. Shift our weight to our left foot. Pick your version. And this time we're going to start looking right. We'll look right first, okay? Here we go. And let's begin. Right and left. And right and left. Again, even though I'm giving verbal cues, I want you to move at your own pace. Right and left. And right and left. And right and left. We'll do two more. Right and left. Last one. Right and left. And rest. Good. Challenging, even for me. You know, it's tough, all right? Last thing we're going to do for class is we're going to balance on one leg for 60 seconds. All right, so catch your breath. You've got about 15 seconds. Water if you need it.
How many seconds?
60.
60?
60. You got it. 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we do that at the end of every class, just like our assessments.
Okay.
And you'll find yourself getting better. It seems like a lot, but it goes, I wouldn't say it goes fast.
So slow 60.
It does go by though, all right? Here we go. We're on our chair's on our left side. We're going to be balancing on our left foot, okay? I want you to take a deep breath. Good. I want you to find your center. Find your focal point, okay? Here we go. Shift your weight over to your left foot. You can hold on to the chair if you'd like. Right foot in the air. Time begins now. Find your focal point. Bend your knee a bit. 20 seconds have passed. $30. $40. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Great job. All right, let's rotate to the other side. Good. I'm struggling a little bit this morning. Just goes to show you we're not machines, right? Some days are better than others. Same thing, except this time we're balancing on the right foot, okay? Deep breath. Find your center, that's it. Find your focal point. Let's move our weight to the right foot, left foot in the air. Time begins now. Good. $20 seconds have passed. $30. 40. 10 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Awesome. Great job. We ran a little late this morning. Sorry, we switched rooms, so there's a little bit of setup involved this morning. No big deal. The great people here at FGCU got us going. Brenda got us going. So wasn't nothing. That's how I was getting you confused.
Okay.
So listen, thank you for being here, guys.
Okay.
Look for your email. I'll be sending those out. I'll try to get that out this evening. Remember, My Balance University is available at mybalanceuniversity.com. Go and get all your resources there. It's a great place. Lots of resources, checklists, videos. Access the YouTube channel. We have almost 200 videos over there that cover topics. They have balance classes there. So check it out. All right. You guys remember your homework. Make somebody smile. All right. Have a great weekend. All right. Well done.
Thanks, Chris.
You bet. Thank
It's called
you.
Balance, what, tell me again to go online. Balance what?